For more than 4 decades, Oscar winner Helen Mirren has been one of the world's most versatile and critically acclaimed actresses. Now she is back on the big screen as a retired secret agent in the new spy thriller, The Debt. And she's with us here in the studio this morning. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Great to be here.
And it's a great film, and I want to talk about it, but we have to ask you quickly about your latest accolades. So you've got an Oscar, you have Emmys, you have Golden Globes, and now you've got the best body for LA Fitness.
The voting was rigged in some way or other. I want to get to the bottom of it.
Really?
Yes.
I would just embrace it if I were you. You beat out J-Lo.
I think it was something to do with hanging, what are they called, hanging shags?
Hanging chads, yes.
Hanging
we know
chads.
A little too much about those.
I think there's a little hanging chad issue going on there somehow.
Kind of fun, though, for you to have that, isn't it? And you're a gorgeous woman, so why not?
Amazing, incredibly flattering. My husband's working with J-Lo at the moment. She's in his latest movie. And he was thrilled because there were pictures of me and J-Lo both on the front page of a newspaper. And my two leading ladies both on the same.
Did you and J-Lo talk about it at all?
Not yet. I'm sure we will.
Good, good.
But it's iniquitous because she's 1,000 times more beautiful than I am.
Well, we'll let people debate that.
It's just kindness, I think. The kindness of strangers.
Well, it's a great one. So we love that. So the movie is The Debt. You play this retired Israeli Mossad agent. The story really draws you in. I want to show a quick clip and then I want to ask you about it.
Right?
You have to find out where he is.
What are you talking about?
David has taken himself out of the equation. I can't do it. You're the only one left.
Are you insane?
We can't.
Well, I can't do it. I can't. But look at me. I'm not capable. I haven't been an agent for 30 years. You're insane. No, I can't do it.
You have to do it, Rachel. Because for 30 years, you've been taking the credit for it.
Ooh, is right. And that's really what the film is about. It's about a decision made, one decision made 30 years ago, and the consequences for the rest of your life.
Yes.
That kind of drew you to it, I read.
Yes, of course. I mean, but it's a great story. You know, it was based on an Israeli film originally, which was a wonderful film. It's just, you know, it's a rare thing nowadays in movies, strangely, a really good story. And this is a fantastic story. It just, you know, it's complex. It's, but at the same time, it's very visceral. You really kind of follow it through. It's a thriller. So I love the combination of those things, and you know, any character that's kind of proactive is great for me. Any retired agent, you know, come and knock on my door, please. It did. Yeah.
You said it's kind of hard to find a story these days, or a film that's got a good story. It also used to be, it was very difficult to find a really good meaty part for a woman, especially a woman later on in her career. That's changed a lot.
You mean an old woman? Is that what you mean?
No, not at all.
No, it has changed. It definitely, there's been an absolute sea change. I think in the last, maybe even the last 10 years.
Where do you think it came from?
I think it came from exactly where I always said it would come from, which is from the world outside of the world of drama, you know, from the world of politics. It's become absolutely acceptable that the next President of the United States may be a woman. It was acceptable even, you know, 5 years ago. 10 years ago, that was just not on the landscape at all. So, you know, I think there's been a major change in people's attitudes. I think a whole generation, well, 2-3 generations of women have, you know, come up through the ranks of their particular professions, be it, you know, media, be it politics, be it medical law. Now we have all of those women. They're now in their 50s and their 60s, and they are incredibly powerful in the world. And people are looking at that going, oh, I see, yes, women, you know, count, women are powerful, women have a voice, and as soon as you get that, it's reflected in the world of drama.
Well, it's nice to see. And nice to have you here. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
The movie, again, is The Debt, and it opens nationwide today.